welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial using all of my favorite drugstore slash affordable products. I can't wait to share these products with you guys. I think I've probably shared them before, and if not, other people have. Some of them are newer. Some of them are holy grails in my routine and in my life. So you guys asked for it, so I wanted to deliver on it. You guys didn't necessarily ask for a tutorial, but I wanted to show you guys all of these products in action and what your makeup can turn out like. So if you guys have these products or you decide to pick them up and you want to follow along, you guys can do that. I don't know where I was going with that. Be sure and subscribe to my channel and we will get started. Alright, so I did go ahead and prime my skin. So there's only two parts of this video where I will not be using something that is from the drugstore, or that's like kind of more affordable. The products that I do use for these are like $20. Like, well, my primer depends. So I did use the First Light priming filter just because the rest of these products I'm going to use on my face always look flawless when I use that Becca primer. So I'm sorry about that, but I do also really love the First Aid Beauty primer that I always talk about, and it's $28 for the full size, which is pretty affordable for a primer. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've tried some primers from Maybelline, like the NYX Angel Veil, I think is what it's called, that everyone loves. It's not for me. I have not tried the Flower Beauty ones though, and there's a couple other that people really seem to love, so I do want to try those out. And then once I get to brows, I haven't found a brow product from the drugstore that I like or that's affordable. ColourPop has some decent brow stuff, but I don't have any more with me, but they are good. So anyways, we're going to go and begin the video. I just wanted to preface that so you guys know everything else I love, I use. Some of these are actually holy grail products, or when I do makeup on brides, these are products that I like to use because they aren't just like my favorite drugstore affordable products, they are my favorite products overall, like honestly. So first up, I have foundation, and this is one of those products that, guys, it is literally one of my overall favorite products. The L'Oreal, what is this called? The Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. Every time I do a bride's makeup, they love their base. This is what I use. It is so good. Like, you wouldn't believe it's from the drugstore. This is my top two foundations. Like, I go back and forth between this one and the Too Faced Born This Way. Those are my absolute favorite ones. This one though I think is just a little bit better for summer, and it's so affordable. So to me they both kind of give the same amount of coverage, so that's really nice. I'm going in with shade 455, and then I am using a Real Techniques sponge. These are some of my favorites that I love to use. I probably could have went in with one of my lighter shades because I do have this in like seven shades because like I said, I use this on brides so I can mix and stuff. I probably could have grabbed 440, maybe mix a little bit. I might. Nah, I'll probably just brighten up with concealer so you guys can see like what I like to do. But I do have two concealer picks, so hopefully they're not like too fair because I got them and I've been using them like when I was a little bit lighter, but I've been outside like a lot lately and I've been getting a little bit more of a tan, and I guess it matches pretty decent for my arms, so it's probably a good thing I went with a little bit darker because I do exfoliate my face a lot and like wash it obviously all the time, so probably a good thing I went a little bit darker. Alright, so this is what the foundation looks like once it's on. Like I said, it's beautiful. I love using it on brides. It gives just like a nice medium coverage. It's definitely not full coverage, but has a nice luminosity, and it just looks kind of like skin-like, which I feel like is how a bride wants to look on their day, like slightly glowy but still like skin-like. If I do more full coverage though, I will use the Too Faced, but this is so good for summer, you guys. Like, I seriously obsessed. I know I've talked about it before. It's like random. Whatever, it's just gonna chill there. So two concealers. I do have the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. I've used this one like a lot more, but I think it's in like Fair. It's super white. No, it's in Eggshell 325. And then I do have the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in Fair, so I might do like a little bit of both. But yeah, so we shall see. We'll go on with this e.l.f. one because I think this is a little bit of a better color for my under eyes, because I do want to brighten a little bit, but I don't want it to be like too drastic of a difference. Alright, so that's what it looks like after the e.l.f. one. It's really nice coverage. I like how it makes my under eyes look, but I want to add like a touch of the L'Oreal one. This just pairs really nicely with the foundation, I'm not gonna lie, but I know this is a pretty fair shade. Like I said, I've been using this foundation since like winter, and I really liked it, so I got a bunch of tan ones, and then I started doing more makeup jobs. I decided I should, because I do really like doing brides and stuff. It's just nice to be a part of their day and make them feel great. That's like literally the best part about it and why I like doing it. I got more shades, started using it, and I literally, as soon as I finish a bride, every single time they're like, hey, what foundation did you use? And I love it because their skin just looks nice and it lasts through the heat. But yeah, that added just like a touch of brightness, so I really like that. Sometimes I do like to mix these. So I do have two favorite powders from the drugstore. Whenever I do makeup though, I just wanted to bring this up. I like to use Laura Mercier because it doesn't have any flashback. So I'm putting that out there. I really like the Coty Airspun. However, this does give you some major flashback. And then I do also really love the Maybelline Fit Me powder, but this one is in Fair. I'm usually really pale throughout the rest of the year. I can't talk today, guys. I might be able to use this under my under eyes, just kind of like help brighten up. But there ain't no way I can set my face with this. So I'll probably use the Coty Airspun on the rest of my face, just so you guys can see, and I'm not taking any flash photos. So the Maybelline powder is just so good, as you guys can see. I'm just gonna go wherever I would brighten. Here's my face with the Maybelline powder on. Like I said, it's really good. I do need to pick it up in a darker shade because it's a really good powder. I almost like it more than the Laura Mercier, but I have really dry under eyes and they just have a lot of fine lines. This one, like, honestly, it doesn't show as much as the Laura Mercier, but like I said, I just like using the Laura Mercier because it's easier and I can use it on a lot of people. So I always have like 3 of those in my stash because if I run out, it's sad. So next, I'm gonna set the rest of my face and my neck with Coty Airspun. It smells like baby powder, but I feel like everyone has this. Both these powders are just really good drugstore affordable options. And I kind of like the smell of baby powder, so I don't mind it. Alright, we have a good base so far. My skin looks really good. I haven't used that Maybelline powder in so long. Like I said, I've just been using Laura Mercier, and I really need to reach for it because it honestly didn't look, like, at least I don't think it looks that bad with my like brighter under eyes with that powder. I do want to pick it up in my shade though. I get like a light neutral powder so I can use it for the rest of my face because I love how my under eyes feel. It just feels super nice. So for bronzer, I'm sure I've mentioned this product before, but you guys, it's my favorite. It's not super affordable because it is from Physicians Formula. Everyone talks about it. It's the Butter Bronzer. It's so good. I have it in the bronzer and light bronzer, and I'm pretty sure they came out with more shades, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go in with, actually no, I'm doing an affordable video. I'm gonna use my Morphe brush. It does have some other product on it because I didn't wash it, but we're gonna go ahead and go in with the Butter Bronzer. Plus it just smells like summer vacation. If you guys have this, you know. And if you don't have it, you're missing out. Even their highlighters are good, which I didn't get those out today to use, but they do have some good butter highlighters. I have 2 of them that I like to use. Bronzed. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, so I will be right back. Alright, so I realized I do have a brow product that I love that is affordable, but it's not at the drugstore, I don't think. I know it's at Ulta. It's the BH Cosmetics Brow Pencil and the NYX Brow Pencil. I have both. I prefer the BH. I have those in like every shade because I think they're really good. So I did use that along with my Dip Brow product and then a little bit of the Kylie Cosmetics powder and then some clear brow gel. So these are my brows today. I think they're pretty decent. I know they're not like perfect or anything. So my brows are not even and I need to like fix them, shape them up a bit. But yeah, so for eyeshadow, I had a hard time choosing because Wet n Wild has some great shadows, but I don't have any that are newer from them. And I feel like they have a lot of like seasonal palettes. And then Maybelline has a great palette, but I don't know if it's still available. And then I had like a couple of their minier ones. And then NYX has a great palette, but I know I've showed that NYX palette in a video before, so I didn't want to reuse it. But I don't think I've shared this Milani palette with you guys. It's the purple one. It's the Plum Basics of their Everyday Eyes. So as you guys know, I love wearing purple, so I wanted to create my like everyday purple look, but with the Milani palette. I've used it like a couple times, but usually if I do a purple eye, I just reach for my Viseart eyeshadows just because one, it's closer to me, and two, I honestly forgot I had this, but I have used it and I really liked it. I don't know why I don't reach for it more, because I'd rather go through this and buy another one of these than have to go through my Viseart palette because that's kind of pricey. So, don't know what I was thinking. So to start, I'm going to take my Morphe M433 and we're going to go in with this shade right here. Oh cool, it has shades on the back. It is called Contour. I am putting this in my crease. I like how it has like a grayish kind of undertone. It's like purple undertone, but still like a gray. I really like that. And Milani shadows are good. I used to have like a neutral kind of eye palette like this from them. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I lost it. The shadows are so nice. Plus there's like no fall. It looks like you haven't even touched it, even though you are. I like shadows like that because they're not as messy. Alright, I just realized I need to zoom you guys in. Alright, hopefully this is somewhat better. I feel like the lighting isn't that good. Like, it looks dark. I feel like it has lately in my videos and I don't know how to fix it, because I'll edit it on my computer and it looks like super bright, but then when it gets onto YouTube, it's like still really dark and I don't know what to do about that. Hopefully I can figure that out because it bothers me and I'm sure it bothers you guys. Maybe it doesn't, but it's like a pet peeve. I'm gonna dip into this like bone color right here. It's called Base, and kind of sweep that at the edge of where I put the contour shade, just to kind of help blend things out. Alright, I'm going with my favorite brush to do the outer V is the Morphe M411. And now I'm going to dip into this shade down here, which is called Liner. So they must have used it for liner, which maybe I'll do too, just to kind of smoke it out a bit, but I do want to put this in the outer V. Alright, I'm going to go back in that first brush and dip back into the contour shade and just kind of go over that last color, which was called Liner on the back. Just want to gently make sure everything is blending nicely. Alright, so I like how they give you 3 shimmers in here. One is like a darker purple, and then we have like a really light lilac-y pink, and then we have one that's kind of in the middle. So I'm going to go with the one in the middle. So like always, I'm going to spray my brush. I'm using the JH41 brush. I really like this to pack on shimmer shades. I just feel like it works really nice. So like I said, I'm going to go into that one, and it is called Specialty. Alright, I kind of want to dip into the like pinkier lilac, and it is called Lid. So we're going to put that over top that one. I want to add a little bit more of like that purpley pink vibe that I like to go for. Yeah, I really like these together. Now I'm going to go back in with this brush and dip back into that liner shade and place this on the outer corner just to kind of help blend things out. Alright, and then go back in with the M433, no extra product, and just blending out the edges. Alright, now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this brush, is the JH40, and I'm going to go into the contour shade. And just sweep this under my lower lash line. Blend it into the outer V, just like that. And then just a little bit into the liner shade, and sweep that on the outer corner, and then again into that outer V. So I'm keeping on the outer third. So I like to have that smoked out effect. Alright, so for my top liner, I am using the Morphe liquid liner. It's in the shade Blackout. It is literally exactly like the NYX matte liquid liner that I used to rave about for years until they changed the packaging. As soon as they changed it, they made it super weird, like it was too tight, so every time you opened it, it'd flick everywhere, and I literally ruined like 3 tops because of that liner. So I refuse to buy it anymore because I hate the new packaging. It sucks. The Morphe one is literally like the old packaging of the NYX. So if you liked that product, you will like this one, but the brush tip is different. I don't even know what kind of tip this is, but it's kind of the same to me, like the same kind of feel. You just like line it. I just slightly close my eye and then go on and do my liner. Just like that. Alright, so we have our liner on. Alright, so I just wanted to mention really quick, the ColourPop liquid liner is also really good if you guys have seen that in stores. I don't know if Ulta carries it. I got mine from ColourPop.com, but it is really good and it's affordable. I think it's like $8. So for my bottom like waterline, I don't like using a liquid liner. I like using a pencil. For the drugstore, the Morphe liners are actually pretty decent. So I'm going to use this one, and it's in the shade Richie. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to have to like look down, so I'll have to crop this out. Alright, so here's my liner now. I really like the color of that. Now for drugstore mascara, go-to favorite, I feel like this is everyone's, is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is so good. And I have it in the waterproof version. So, gonna put that on. I have the normal too somewhere, but I don't know. I feel like this mascara is like really good for bottom lashes just because the brush is small enough, at least for my lashes. I do have a pretty thick like lower lash line, so that's nice. But these are the lashes on. This is what they look like. I love them because they just have like a nice like little bit of a lift to them. I really like them. They like kind of flare out a little bit at the end. They're just really cute everyday lashes in my opinion. So for blush, I have a couple of drugstore products that I like, but my favorite from the drugstore is actually this Essence Silky Touch blush. I know, at least at the Ulta in Greenwood, I had seen this in person. Again, I actually ordered this stuff like online forever ago when I was trying to find some drugstore products I might like. This one, the shade is in the color 10 and it's called Adorable, which the shade is adorable. Just like a nice pink. And you guys know I love blush. The blush and lashes and lipstick are like, if I could only have 3. I also do really like bronzer. I really like face in general, like doing my face. Alright, so that is the blush. And then for highlight, so I feel like everyone has their go-tos for highlight from the drugstore. It's either Wet n Wild or Maybelline, and I am the exact same way. I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild today, and this is in the shade Precious Petals. I have a pinky one, but I can't remember if it was like a limited edition one or not. And I know this one is always available because it's so good. All of the Wet n Wild highlighters are just like bomb. Blinding goodness. And then last up we have lips, and I do have quite a bit of affordable lipsticks. I have so many products from ColourPop, but I didn't want to use ColourPop because again, not every like Ulta has it. Plus I wanted to get and use things that you can find at like Walmart or the drugstore, things like that. So I grabbed my Flower Beauty lipstick out. I have mine in the shade Naked Blush. It's just like a really good nude, and this brand is by Drew Barrymore, and it's actually really nice, this lipstick. I've only tried a couple of her products, and this is one of them. Maybelline also has some good lip products for sure, and then I had a couple of L'Oreal products that I also really liked for lips. But, oh, and then for setting spray, I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It's my favorite. It's affordable. I hate that I'm using it because it's not at like a drugstore, but it is at Ulta. I know our Ulta carries it, and we don't have like a huge town or anything, so hopefully you guys can get your hands on this, and if not, you can order it online. But it is a good setting spray, I will admit that. Alright, so I don't know what happened to my NYX butter glosses. I wanted to pop a little bit of those over my lips. There's one in like creme brulee that I really like. So I'm going to go ahead and put this So Juicy pumping gloss over it. So this one is in the shade Smack Dat. It's like a really pretty purple. Alright, so that is it for this drugstore affordable makeup tutorial and kind of sharing my favorites with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. I feel like it's been so long since I've done like a drugstore and affordable video, and I don't know why, because like I said, some of these products I literally use like every day. So if you guys want to see more of these and want me to test out some more drugstore products, be sure and leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up and just let me know that that's what you guys want to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really like how this look turned out. Usually, like I said, I use all these products kind of separately, so it was kind of nice seeing how they all work together. And I have to say, I really like those two concealers together. I feel like they look really nice. Alright, so I have all these products linked down below. Probably through Ulta or something like that, so if you guys want to pick them up, you can, and those links are my RewardStyle links. So if you guys do purchase anything through them, I do make a small commission, so if you do, I really appreciate it, but obviously you don't have to. But yeah, thank you guys again. Be sure and follow me on all of my socials. Love to have you guys everywhere. And get to know you guys, connect with you. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!